What's up, guys? It's a Pigeon Return Studio, Boy Infinite, Tommy, whatever you want to call me. I'm going to be going live for a little bit today. I want to have a discussion. I'm basically going to be recreating what I talked about yesterday's for yesterday's stream. And for those of you wondering what happened with, I deleted it because I don't want my account to be removed because someone, it was actually pretty funny. This dude was showing pretty messed up things that could definitely get me deleted off this site. You don't want that to happen. I worked so hard for the past 2 years just to get to where I am. So, yeah. Anyways, today I'm just going to be discussing the MonsterVerse along with its future. And I don't know why people don't like the MonsterVerse. Gareth Edwards is a great director for 2014. I liked what Gareth Edwards did. And I thought 2014 was quite phenomenal. I guess this is the whole thing, every time a new Godzilla film or anytime a new film in general comes out, it's going to be normal to hate on it, I presume. And, whatever. I really don't mind. That's the whole thing about movies and fan bases. But I want to discuss the future of the MonsterVerse because I feel as though this would be good to talk about. Because the MonsterVerse is becoming quite big as we know it. The MonsterVerse has been something that we've all been excited to see since since in 2007 a Godzilla film was announced. There'd be an IMAX Godzilla film. I really forgot when, but I think it was 2007 because there was going to be a film called Godzilla 3D to the Max. But then it got canceled because Legendary and Thomas Tull got the rights to Godzilla. And yada yada. Eventually, teasers start popping up. And it made me more excited for the as the years went by, I got more excited for the film. And I remember I constantly checked to see when trailers would pop up. So one of the ideas, and this is something that Kaiju Psycho Films had in mind, is to include the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. Now, the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms could very well indeed fit into the MonsterVerse. Because in 1959, in Russia, Russia discovered... No, either was Russia or the Russian Soviet Union discovered Monarch. In the Arctic. They discovered a creature under the ice. And this could work well since this is in 1959. And those people may be wondering, well, that's going to be Ghidorah. But I'd like to disagree because Ghidorah was discovered in 2016 in the MonsterVerse. So and if they couldn't even contain the male Muto in 2014, then how could they contain the Beast in 20,000 Fathoms in the 50s? So what I imagine, and this is what Kaiju Psycho Films talked about, is that the Rhedosaurus was in there, but eventually he escaped and ran off. Now this could work since he's not only in the public domain, but Warner Brothers technically owns the rights to him in one way or another, but he's in the public domain, so they can use him. Since Warner Brothers and Legendary own the rights to Godzilla as of now, they could definitely pull something off like that. And it'd be great. In terms of other crossover films, I really don't know what they could do. I mean, there's quite a few options. It's just we're all excited to see Godzilla vs. Kong, but I imagine after 2020, Legendary is going to renew the rights for Godzilla. And I believe Toho will oblige, and they will give Legendary the rights, because Legendary is basically what gave Toho the money to make Shin Godzilla, pretty much. They gave him the money and popularity. Had it not been for 2014, Godzilla wouldn't have been as mainstream as it is now. And they probably wouldn't have made a Godzilla movie for even longer. So, yeah, Legendary like they give Legendary the rights again, and they'll probably make more films. Now, other monsters I'd like to see, like I'd like to see like Gigan. Gigan could probably work as like a Muto creature or like an evolved Muto. They could bring in Hedorah. Hedorah works very well if like MonsterVerse. They could make him down to earth. Megalon surprisingly works like it actually is one of the best to fit into the MonsterVerse because in the MonsterVerse there's Hollow Earth. The Earth in like the MonsterVerse like series is like Earth is hollow one. So since it's a hollow Earth, they'll most likely it makes sense they incorporated Megalon since Megalon was in a hollow Earth. He was underground. Destroya could fit into the MonsterVerse actually, believe it or not, because they're going to be incorporating the Oxygen Destroyer in the MonsterVerse. So it makes sense they got Destroya in. They could get like like the baby Godzilla, but I don't know if they actually do that. Like I don't know how they try to incorporate a baby Godzilla because yeah, like they probably won't get Mechagodzilla and like any of the mechs involved because that's not really down to earth. That's not the type of realism they're looking for. Like I don't mean to be like that, but like seriously, the MonsterVerse is trying to be more down to earth, trying to be more realistic, and just including like robots would just kind of ruin it. Like you just kind of lose that sense of realism. That's just like if all of a sudden Godzilla just started flying like in the 70s. They can definitely get Varan and Anguirus involved. They both could fit into the MonsterVerse. Like they could definitely make them fit, have them be like alpha predators or something. Along with King Caesar and Baragon, they can have quite a few of the monsters fit into the series. Let's see. Maybe they can get Orga in the series. I don't know how they pull it off. Like Biolante, they could pull Biolante off decently. Have her be in Gengira since it's overrun by vegetation. Since it's overrun by vegetation, I don't think Cooper. I don't really think they'll try to force in Ultraman to the MonsterVerse. I don't think that'd really work out. But speaking of like other monsters, Gamera could actually work, believe it or not, because like in like the opening credits for Kong Skull Island, one of the Mutos is a giant turtle. It's like a big turtle. It's like so I can imagine the creature being Gamera. They'll get either get Gamera, maybe, or maybe a Skeleturtle cameo. I know like the Skeleturtle is like a really obscure Godzilla creature, but they could kind of work in a cameo. Let's see, other Godzilla monster. I think they can have Zilla be in the MonsterVerse, but kind of change his origin a little. Just have him be a subspecies Godzilla, pretty much. Let's see. Like they could probably have like Kamakuras, Kumonga, like the more bug-like monsters fit in decently. They could maybe get Evra. I think I've talked about everyone. Gorosaurus, they can get him to be in the MonsterVerse. He could fit well. Like they get Gamera, they can make a Godzilla versus Gamera film. Like, let's see. But like, other than like Godzilla monsters, they could definitely get others involved. Like, I don't imagine them getting Ultraman creatures. I definitely don't imagine a Pacific Rim crossover. Pacific Rim and Godzilla are just two different series. Like Godzilla is just different from Pacific Rim. You can't really cross well with Pacific Rim. Like the two wouldn't complement each other well. So, especially in the MonsterVerse, I know that they do it for like Pacific Rim, but like for Pacific Rim film, but like Pacific Rim and Godzilla are just two different series. It wouldn't work. It would feel like a weird fan fiction if they try to merge the two together. But they could definitely use like mythological creatures like the Hydra. They can get Cthulhu. They can or biblical creature, the Leviathan. The Leviathan and Godzilla are both really similar creatures, so I can imagine that'd be good. Or perhaps the Loch Ness Monster. This wouldn't be the first time the Loch Ness Monster has appeared on Godzilla-related media piece. In Godzilla series, there's an episode called Deadlock where the Loch Ness Monster, like and Godzilla pretty much work together in the end. So they could definitely get the creature involved. Like, since I can imagine them having more cryptozoology characters, since that's what Monarch pretty much is. Basically hunts and studies cryptozoological creatures. But like instead of like human-sized creatures or like giant monsters beneath the sea. Hey Jamie. Man, yeah. Other creatures. What other creatures could they add? I don't know. But they could definitely add in a whole bunch of creatures. Like the Kraken and like other things. The Omniviewer made a video talking about it. Like I hope to do more of these MonsterVerse like videos because I really want to talk to Kaiju Cycle Films about this. Along with, people who really like the MonsterVerse. Like, what else could they do? Like, I actually made a film featuring Cthulhu a while ago. It was a sequel to the first Gigantosaurus Rex film. Cthulhu was the villain, pretty much. So, if Cthulhu could work in a little fan film, then he could definitely work in a feature film. Not even joking when saying that, but he could work. In terms of like other Godzilla monsters, like I don't know what creatures they could have. Like now, like my hopes for Godzilla 2 or King of the Monsters is that they make Ghidorah ridiculously overpowered, like in the Showa era. In the Showa era, like he was destroying stars and all that. I hope they make him like that. I hope they make him just like that because I want people to realize Godzilla is pretty powerful. Like, there's something else I also want to see. Do you have Godzilla the Spiral Ray? Like, it'd be awesome. Like, and when like Godzilla just unleashes a Spiral Ray onto Ghidorah, like that'd be awesome. And something else I'd really like. Oh, yeah. The music. They should definitely get the rights to the old school music because the music is what's awesome about Godzilla films. Like, if they like get the original music, that would just be amazing. Like, I can imagine Ghidorah like finally making landfall to the city. His wings spread out like an eagle. All of his three heads release a huge roar of like demonic evil. Like, as he just ravages the entire city, and as he unleashes his gravity beams, as they literally just blow everything up. Like, the whole city's just destroyed from just one blast of his gravity beams and stuff like that. Or when Rodan like bursts out of the volcano at like his old, now one of his themes is playing, whether it's the 50s one or the 90s one. Like, that'd be awesome. Mothra, they have to use a Mothra theme, in my opinion. I think they have to, because I don't really think there's been a truly memorable Mothra theme that isn't one of the songs. Like, I only remember like the classic Mothra theme. Like, don't get me wrong, the other ones are cool, but they don't have that like quality to them where you can remember them, like, no matter what. But something I'd love to see is Godzilla have his original theme. I can imagine like Godzilla like approaching like Godzilla like appear as his like classic theme starts to play as he rises from the ocean or the sea or whatever he's residing in as he approaches toward the city. Have his classic theme play as he just roams around. And I can imagine like multiple themes playing like for this film. When Godzilla like since Rodan's gonna like appear in Mexico, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a fight between the two. But I can imagine like Godzilla fighting Rodan as like a more modern take on the original theme that play when the two fight that we heard. And it would just be glorious. It'd be a glorious theme. And I can also imagine a theme when like Mothra's fighting Ghidorah because Godzilla and Rodan are busy fighting each other. That like that Mothra just has to try to take care of it. It'd be cool if they used that, but like apparently, like someone who knows Dodory said that like Mothra's design is going to be a bit controversial, and that you have to go with it into an open go with the design with an open mind because according to like someone, uh, Mothra's design is going to be really creepy looking, really odd, just plain creepy stuff like that. It makes sense. This is Mike Dougherty. He's directed horror movies, so it makes sense if they made like Mothra a little bit more realistic, if you will. I'm gonna be like showing some fan art and like and whatnot, just kind of discuss. Actually, no, I don't have to use my phone. I'm just gonna have to screen share. Oh. Like this is like the official Mothra design right here. That's not like the full image though. It's a bit short, by the way. Just a little thumbnail picture. Better view, but this is the full image. This takes place at Temple of the Moth. So Mothra has a little bit of the classic design to her, like when it comes to the details. But like they're gonna make Mothra look more like an actual moth. They're gonna make the larva look more like larva. Uh, I can't. Now this is fan art. This is fan art, but it is really good. And it'd be cool if this was Rodan's design, because he has a bit of a pterosaur, like, but still like a little bit classic. Oh, and my computer just froze. Now this is also some fan art I've seen. And honestly, I don't really mind this. But I can imagine they'll make her a little bit more thin to be more like a moth. But, you know, whatever. It's still really cool. Now, this is fan art I've seen. I heard rumors that this is actually really close to being like concept art they made. But I'd love it if Ghidorah was like that. Where he just towers, he's like twice the size of everyone else. And he just towers over them. Yeah, Mike Doherty did make Trick or Treat. He also made Krampus back in what, 2014 or 2015? He made Krampus. Alright, this is what I can imagine, like, how it's gonna be scaled. Like, I heard, like, Ghidorah would, like, I think Ghidorah would kind of look like Smog, but still have that, like, classic resemblance. Probably just to narrow it down so you don't see, like, anything, like, beforehand, like, from, like, the 50s. I'm gonna be searching up 2019. Don't know where this is from, but I've seen it all the time in, like, fan-made trailers. And, like, from what I've seen of, like, some of the fan art, like, it's usually pretty accurate since Ghidorah looks like this. He kind of has a Smog-like appearance, but still a bit classic. Now this, I don't know what, this originated in 2014 at some point, but it would be really cool if Godzilla and Biollante battled in Janjira. Since, yet again, Janjira is overrun by vegetation. It would be cool to see the two fight each other there. Now this here is a Monarch timeline. It's not the full thing, but typical Moss. Some other things to battle San Francisco. Now that was pretty good. Uh, now this is actually pretty. This is pretty cool. They just slapped a King of the Monsters logo on it. Still pretty neat. Now some people were confused about this, but this is fan made. Like this is a fan made timeline. But however, it looks pretty authentic, but it's fake. Now I've heard some people talk about this being real, but yet again, this is fake since this took place before they were even filming King of the Monsters. Plus, that's a source filmmaker. No, that's a Godzilla model from Smash 3 that they imported in either Gary's Mod, source filmmaker, or MMD. But this is fake. This is like a Godzilla model from a game, and the Ghidorah model here is not real. If that were the case, like he'd be multiple times the size. He'd be like twice the size of Godzilla. Owen, Lewis did this. Like, apparently for some reason he did this. So it's like, so its film name was Fathom. And some people thought that was actually going to be the real title of the film. But that's like the working. But that's what they usually do with movies. They kind of cover up the name to keep it like small in terms of filming or whatever. That's what they do. I've seen some. Oh, this is fake, but cool. This thing keeps on glitching. Now I remember seeing this years ago, like quite a few years ago. But yeah, it's fake. It's cool though. All right. So that is like your first glimpse of the Godzilla design, as like it's in its early rendering stages. Yep, I agree with Jamie, and yep, this is an early stream. Now this is something that was shown quite a bit ago, like a few months ago. People have like talked about like the little like extra like model like on Godzilla's like jaw, like around the area of Godzilla's jaw, and it just kind of droops down. There's like multiple like hypotheses about this. It could either be like they're like slowly like rendering the model, they're slowly like working on it. This could be a building piece, or like it could be the web of the Mothra larva, or yet again it's just like they're like kind of working on the model. You could see some sparks like to the right side of Godzilla, and I think this is gravity beams because if you look at the damaged car window over there, like the window, you see lightning. So I think this is a gravity beam striking Godzilla, like either on the neck or on his side. And there is noticeable differences. His teeth look a little more jagged, more like sharper, if you will. His eyes look a bit wider. They look a bit wider because, like, the actual design, his eyes are relatively small. It was like the IMDb page was last updated in September. So yeah, we have quite a bit more time. I don't. Oh yeah, I think Dotary posted about that. That's definitely from Dotary. That's a Godzilla design. I think they're on set working on the sound. Oh no, I don't care about. I don't care. This is some like on-set stuff. This is like the film name. This is like its code name, pretty much. That made this filming name, Project Fathom. Which reminds me, they should get the Rhedosaurus here. It'd be cool if they did that. More filming stuff. Mothra's design, like a little sneak peek at her design. A bit of classic, yep, a bit of modernism. They're probably gonna have Mothra look like a more moth-like design. They're gonna make her more like a moth, but still go with the classic features. Her larvae are gonna look more like larvae. This is like either going to be an egg or a cocoon, but it seems a little more realistic. This is Rodan's design in Skull Island. He's going to look more like a pterosaur, but yet again, look classic. Godzilla Ghidorah. Ghidorah looks a bit more like Smog, but still Ghidorah, which I don't mind. Now this is Mother of God, the Oxygen Destroyer. Beautiful photo, and quite devastating. The Oxygen Destroyer is one of the most iconic weapons in the Godzilla film, since that's what originally killed him off. Now I'm excited. There's a spoiler alert for this. The monsters talk. Well, these are being answered by random people, so asked by random people, so of course it's gonna be stupid. A bit stupid. I I'm gonna add Gojira Wars. He was in the chat earlier. I'm gonna add him here. Pretty cool dude. I hope Gaiju Psycho Films goes into the chat soon, because I want to add him. I hope they use D-Man 1954's music, or use something similar, because D-Man makes really good music. A lot of people make really good music. I just made the music because I just wanted to have my own take on the music. But this film, originally, this was going to be a remake of Destroy All Monsters, pretty much. That's what Gareth Edwards originally wanted and confirmed, that it would be more like Destroy All Monsters. But since Gareth Edwards got oofed by leaving the team, the plot has changed pretty much. It's now pretty much a remake of Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, which I think is awesome. I know it's not what the future Gareth Edwards wanted, but he hardly ever talks on Twitter anymore. Gareth Edwards hardly boasts anything. But like, I don't imagine them like doing Australian monsters until later on, and that's when they'll get rights to more and more monsters. It'd be awesome, man. They should get the giant claw involved as well. Like in terms of like adding monsters, they should get the giant claw. Have Godzilla fight like the giant claw, the beast of 20,000 fathoms. Have Kong be fighting off all the like bug creatures from like not only the film, like get Kumonga Kamakuras involved. Get Ebra. Get like everyone involved, you know? Well, except for monsters like, Mecha Godzilla and like Mecha Ghidorah, Mogera. They wouldn't fit into they just would not fit at all. Mm. Whoa, Cooper just spammed the chat. Whoa, whoa. Jamie, I bet there's gonna be a Kong credit scene in the movie. Yeah, because like there's gonna be more than like the initial, and I think it's gonna be Kong. I want to make some a Godzilla theme. Then go for it, dude. Like, you should totally like make a theme, man. Speaking of which, I should probably go to another website soon to talk about King of the Monsters and like discuss it. I'm gonna go to another. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go. Crap. Hmm. I'm excited. Oh man, just over a year. Just over a year, guys. Just March 22nd, man. I hope they release it earlier, but I know it's unlikely. It'd be awesome though. I'm glad Max Bornstein, or Max Bornstein, is staying along. We're all checking news constantly for this film. Like, this is a fan site, by the way, people. This is fake. This is pretty much... Like, this poster right here is fake. It's not real. This, as it says, unofficial poster, placeholder. Just so you guys know, it's a fan site. Just like the Monster Arts, like, site is, like, fan-made, pretty much. Oh, man. This makes me excited. No. Plus, I last played this thing on November 3rd. Like, on the website. This is funny. I like this game. It's a pretty standard game. And I died. I probably turned screen sharing off. No, yep, I did. I just did by accident, but... Yeah. This is pretty comfortable up here, by the way. So yeah, the new Star Wars movie comes out this week. I mean, cool. I'm more excited for Godzilla King of the Monsters. I tried to talk to Spamming Monkey on Hangouts, but he never answered. He didn't even, like, accept. I don't really know what to do. I play a Spamming Monkey video. He's pretty funny. I actually enjoy his videos. They're pretty funny. People get so mad about him. Little kids calling him blind and stuff. It's like, dude, he's joking. People call him the worst YouTuber and stuff. People take spamming monkeys seriously and I get channels. I think he's a genius. He's been doing this since 2014. But it's because he really doesn't make many videos.
Chris right now about to get paid.
Oh man, he actually clickbaited in the video. Does have 12? Maybe that made the music even fell for it. Why Godzilla 2014 sucks is his first video.
Hello everybody out there. Now I know all of you are excited for the new Godzilla that is coming out this year in 2014. But I want to talk to you about something that has been bothering me lately. This is the poster for the 2014 Godzilla that Legendary Pictures is making. Now, my biggest problem with it is that if you look at the poster, you can see what is supposed to be Godzilla. Look at that. Does that look like Godzilla to you? Because that certainly does not look like Godzilla to me. Why? Why would Legendary take something that was original for their own design? Huh? It was the original Godzilla movie.
Picture 1998. Use this footage from 1998 for his review. He's hilarious. I don't know why people get so mad about it. One of the videos is literally titled "No Homosexuals in Star Wars." This channel, gold. He's gold. I think he's genius because he's been fooling so many people. Like, it's funny how many kids take it seriously. He made a video called "I'm the Best." That's really great. I'm gonna play the one about Little Caesars though, about how it's the best Italian food.
I just want to tell you all that this Little Caesars here, this Little Caesars pizza, is the best Italian food you can ever eat. It is the best. It is one of the best. And that is why that Americans love Little Caesars so much. Because they are getting a wonderful good taste of what Italy has to offer. And I mean, if you look at this Italian man right here, you can see he has pizza and he has the bread, the Italian bread, which is good bread, I'm sure it is. Because Little Caesars is pure 100% Italian food. You can even see this in this picture right here. Look at all the good food that Little Caesars has. It is excellent. It's authentic.
I'm gonna read the comments. I'm gonna read the comments to this video. First the Taco Bell, and now this. You really don't have a life. Little Caesars is Italian, and Taco Bell is Mexican. They're both restaurants. Both restaurants are American. These people are just getting so mad about this. Wow, this Prozilla got really mad. It's like, really? You actually take this dude, like, seriously? He made a video called Episode 7 is Bad.
Just a very short video that I'm going to be doing, but I just want to tell you that this new episode 7 that is going to be coming out in a few weeks, it is not going to be good. I don't know why all of you people in America and England want to go see this movie. It is not going to be any trade federation, any crazy Jedi moves, and most importantly, there's not going to be Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks is the key to all of this, as George Lucas himself even said. So don't go waste your money on this movie. You need to go see The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and the other one, because those are the real Star Wars movies. George Lucas himself even said that those were the real Star Wars movies. So you need to go see those.
Well, you heard him. Better start watching. About Godzilla 2. But he called it 2016. I guess it's talking about Shin.
Godzilla fans out there, I know all of you are so very, very excited to hear about the new Godzilla movie, Godzilla 2, that is going to be made by Gareth Edwards. As you all know, he released new info about his new Godzilla at the San Diego Comic-Con 2014, which is for nerds, by the way. But he also released info about the new monsters that he is going to have in his new Godzilla. He's going to have King Ghidorah. He's going to have Mothra. And he's also going to possibly have Gigan or Rodan. These are all original monsters from the quote-unquote original Godzilla, which supposedly the Japanese made. Well, for all of you who do not know, I'm going to reiterate. Godzilla was invented by Roland Emmerich.
He has a point. He has a point, guys.
The Japanese didn't. Edwards in this new movie are stealing from the original Godzilla, which Roland Emmerich made. Why?
I love it because, like, it's so obvious, like, a troll, but, like, people take him so seriously. I guess, like, people just lost their sense of humor over the years. A bit bummed, but yeah. I'm checking the Spammy Monkey's account on Instagram. I find it great when I repost something. It's so funny. And one of the biggest supporters for Spammy Monkey is Gigantus, or Gojira Gigantus, as he was formerly called. He's talked about him before. Yeah, let me find his post about Spammy Monkey. Spammy Monkey is like the key to everything, you know. Oh, looks like we have 2 viewers. I'll check the chat. Nothing seems to be new, so I'll just go back to looking at Instagram. I'm excited for Godzilla King of the Monsters, by the way. I'm just checking the what he just called spamming monkey. God, it was pretty hilarious. I mean, he calls a lot of things God. I'm gonna be going. I'm just trying to see what he talked about. Can't find it. Can't find anything about Spammy Monkey anymore. Maybe I'm just not looking good enough. Well, I'm not just gonna check the comments again. The chat, whatever. Oh, hey Jamie, you're still alive. Oh my goodness. Boyo. Abracadabra, you are now caca. Spamming monkey is a monkey god, though. Like, who needs Kong when you have spamming monkey? Just wow, man. Pretty rad. Oof. Oof. Did not mean to hit the computer. I'm still looking around. Might find something about everyone's favorite monkey boy. Still have one viewer. It's probably me on another device, though. Oh, Jamie said yes. Boy, I added you. I'm gonna find it sooner or later. Where is a spammy monkey post? It's pretty funny. I can't find it. I am mildly offended. All right then. Um, if I did find a funny Kaijuzilla meme when he's like, "Wow, what a chat full of disrespect." That's one of my favorite jokes of all time in a fan base. That's just one of my favorite things. Like the amount of disrespect. Oh, and apparently, Gigantus doesn't like Matt Frank. Okay then. Whoa, 2 viewers. The inconsistent views, man. I think he got rid of his post about spamming Lucky. Bit bummed, but whatevs. He's on another account, but Spammy Monkey's hilarious. Like, he just pulls off his art, it's hilarious. Wow! Spammy Monkey threatened to fight someone. everyone go subscribe to Spammy Monkey. He preaches the truth. He's the smartest man on earth. Or just the smartest being within this multiverse. He is smart. Just a brilliant man. Only YouTube Rewind was absolute trash. Don't know what else to talk about. The MonsterVerse. Except for the MonsterVerse. I wish the people I had had joined, though. How about I'm just gonna play some Super Smash Flash for a little bit, since that's what I do whenever I'm bored. Congratulations, you just activated my trap card. This game's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Oh crap, Lewis followed me on Twitter.
3, 2,
And why is it so lagged all of a sudden?
1. Go!
Hello.
Hey.
I was gonna go upstairs to the car, and my comes out like they had a little argument. I was like, oh crap, and they both literally surrounded me. Me and leave the rant. That's not what it's called. It has some great reason, I think. No, 40%. No. Yeah, that's third. Oh my god. That's okay.
Re.
Yes, kill aliens.
Oof.
It'll be fun.
This game would be better if I wasn't playing it on a stupid Chromebook.
Chromebook. I have a Chromebook. Joey wrote Tortella. No, like DP.
No.
Oh my god, YouTube rewatch something about cringy parts. It's like it's 45 seconds long. So
Welcome back to YouTube Rewind.
YouTube, yeah, the show stars. Yeah, this is fast. How old are they? Oh my god, I'm the most worst YouTube video of all time. This is funny, this is funny. I am too. This sucks.
Lewis followed me on Twitter.
This one. Whoa.
Oof, oof.
Oof. Michael P. Productions is the best video ever. Look, here it is.
Mega oof.
Yes. Inappropriate plays. bet Lily has a mic in his mouth. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure he's joking around. No person won't scream. I messed up. And now you're gone.
Which way do we go? Do we go down here? I don't think so. So let's just keep going up here. And
Oh my god. Playing. It's so loud. It's so loud. Help. Wait, okay. Oh my god, this is literally a Michael P video. Plan Ronald kill man. Oh my god, Michael P playing Sonic Adventure. This one's fucking strong. Gorgia Legendary. I think it's what is this? What will you do for a corn leg bar?
Hey guys. Pigeon.
What?
What's up?
Nothing much.
Ah, Jamie, hey.
Hi.
Stream?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh. Pigeon, how long are you gonna stream? How long are you gonna stream to?
I have no clue.
What time do you think you can stop? Because like I just want to know when so I'm able to join later. Cause like can't really stay now.
If Evan's fan film's coming today, I can't wait.
Thanks for adding me, Pigeon. Oh, where's Pretty Kitty at? I'll see you later.
This is the best. Dang it. He left. I'll be for a sec. Okay, I'm stopping. It's too loud. Might explode your ears. Normie's low. I'm gonna get more Power Ranger memes. Go Power Rangers. Okay. I gotta get an Woo. Oh god, someone's screaming. Children on the Holocaust are screaming. Okay, look on the chat of this call. Oh my god, I gotta be right back, my kids. Hello. Hello, pretty. We're gonna do Happy Forest. It's sodium chloride. Reed, what's up?
All right. Oof. Oof. Oh, Jamie's gone. Oof, oof. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna do my own thing, I guess. Our school has some of the worst internet. Like, it constantly, like, crashes. So there's this game that, like, plays whenever, like, there's no internet. For those of you guys who use Google-based stuff, then you'll know about this game. You play as a dinosaur in a desert. I think this game is metaphorical of the fact that without internet, you're pretty much just stranded. As you have to rely on your own dependability on other things to cope with the fact there's no internet. This game is a good metaphor of that. Or it's just because they wanted to have people have a little bit of fun. I don't know. It's just something you probably play in the Atari 2600. Quite a basic game. I mean, it's has that bit of enjoyable. You can still enjoy it. It's not something to replay, you know? It's boring. Yeah, the last stream, it's gone. It's deleted. I just don't want to have the chance of me getting removed. Because I worked like the past 2 years to get my account to where it is. I just don't want to give up and like go too soon. So I deleted the previous stream, much to how sad I was to delete it, but I mean it was still funny at some point. It was still a good stream. It was successful. This got a little bit hectic. It seems that all of our viewers have gone.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm making a lot of Power Ranger memes.
Oof.
I got another one. It's the evil, you know. Can't say his name. No. We are number 1, but because it's Free Roblox Kid. It's not Free Roblox Kid. It's freaking, you know.
Freaking.
It's Michael P.
Well, technically, have you ever caught a good guy like a real superhero? Have you ever tried a disguise?
That's gonna be funny.
I can see that I will have to teach
We are number 1. Heck. No, we're number 1, but it's World by Crash Bandicoot. TKZ. And the Peter returns.
Whoa.
And Steven and Michael. I took the Big Ranger, haha. That's amazing. Memlo. Means
Oof.
low.
Person.
Godzilla crap. Look.
Personally, yes, I disagree that Michael hates gays. Literally hates gays. I don't really see no problem with someone liking someone else in the same gender. If you love someone, what the fuck's wrong with it, okay? Follow your heart. Follow whatever you want to do. Don't let people like Michael stop you from it. And I don't really know if that's his goal to just retaliate all gays, or if that's just to share his opinion and how he thinks is retarded. Don't listen to people like that if that's actually how you feel. And if Michael bullies you,
Gay, bro.
then just ignore it and call him gay back, because clearly that works on everyone else. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this little Godzilla crap video.
I did enjoy. Do we're gonna be never do. So we should be a booze race like comedy party again.
No, it's Japanese. They try to learn Japanese.
We booze suck. They do nothing but watch anime and hentai. Sucks.
What, the dilly
I'm a real
darn?
anime fan myself. This is when you have a problem.
Instead of Fan Monkey talking about Godzilla and stuff, you're talking about weeaboos and anime.
Well, like the first, like,
Going to Japan soon.
I don't know how long, but like the first good chunk of this stream was just me talking about the MonsterVerse.
Avatars.
Yeah.
They're literally everywhere. They're in the comment section, Twitter, on
Power
Facebook.
Rangers and Knuckles. That's definitely one of them.
Mess you up. Mess you up. It will start breathing really heavy and start typing on the keyboard really
Why did
fast.
Steven leave? KG Mania.
Wait, he left.
You hear that? Pigeon just outside my window. It is scrumptious. If I even touch anime,
I don't know why he
whoa,
left.
whoa, Frank, too much. Stop. No, whoa. Knew this day would come. They're breathing really, really heavy and just pounding down on their keyboards.
Weeaboos are
But yeah, Ray Sipe just reenacted the Filthy Frank Weeaboos video, but made it PG.
PG Weeaboos.
That's what he does. Like, he creates iDub videos, like he did the legit videos on sewer pickles.
Awesome review. Let's get to it, kid. Snack that we're looking for.
And he did one about Leafy.
Michael Pete is that show. This is PG Weeaboo.
Bless
I
his
remember
sweet.
that. Where?
This dude's like in his 60s, yet he's so happy making these videos.
Say PG Weeaboo. This guy is God.
Indeed.
Garfield memes.
I'm not gonna say a word. Messed up.
Hi, I'm Leafy, and I make crap videos. Wow.
Real hero.
I'm gonna look up anime memes and see what I get. Actually, cringe.
This award is for you.
And he did one on Keemstar as well.
Printed out some flyers, pounded the pavement, to see if anyone
Where does
had found
Keemstar
his
one
lost
go?
chin. I thought about writing a book to help Leafy with his chin, but even doing a GoFundMe page, whatever. But I think the best thing we could do is just
His content is just amazing.
Crap. When does he cringe?
Define
Guys.
cringe.
No, here's ultimate cringe. You'll die.
Is that supposed to be funny, relatable anime memes?
Yes.
Why? Nobody takes you seriously. You filthy weebs. I found the Keemstar content cop.
somebody once told me I could make some money.
Oh gosh, Keemstar content. Oh my gosh.
Hey now,
Somebody once told me.
you're a Keemstar. Hey now, you're a Keemstar. Hey now,
The girl looks kind of real, but it's fake.
Keemstar. Somebody once told me I could make some money by going online and being a bully. Hey now, you're a Keemstar.
Hey now, you're a Keemstar.
Hey now, somebody once.
No one wants to be Keemstar.
You're a Keemstar.
Keemstar things.
This is the video that killed Keemstar.
Yes. It ended him.
Yep.
They also know what's gonna end Keemstar? This! They're good.
Hey now, you're a Keemstar. Hey now, you're a Keemstar.
Everyone subscribe to him.
Really?
Merry Christmas from Ray Sipe last year.
Hi, Jimmy Neutron boy, genius.
I thought he was the elf on the shelf.
Merry Christmas, Jimmy Neutron.
It's Jimmy Neutron. He's a Jew. Durr.
Hi, me boyo.
I wonder how long it took him to make.
Happy Christmas. You're having some
This is what would happen if Louis Duran made a movie.
dinner. Have a great Christmas.
But didn't he already make fan films?
Close enough.
Hi, Kirby here.
I'm proud of the old man because he's the only old man or old person that knows memes. Like literally memes.
Yeah.
People be like, "Hey, what's a meme? Is that me? Does it mean me?" Memes.
I'm just happy for him because it's obvious that he loves doing
Merry
this.
Christmas. I hope
And it's entertaining.
Against him, you know.
And it's actually funny.
Sonic the
Oh,
Hedgehog.
Sonic.
I hope you're having a
Sonic,
great
are you okay, Sonic? It looks like you've had one too many.
Yeah, it looks like he turned to autistic.
Uh,
He's a special
what
ed kid
happened to
now.
Sonic after his bad games were he resulted to
No, that's him after Sammy the Sonic fan.
Hi, Phineas and Ferb here.
they all look like they've been
Christmas.
taking too much meth, too much crack.
What's
Yeah,
next,
almost.
Shrek? What's next, Shrek?
Christmas.
You know,
I don't know actually.
the reason why probably Sonic looked like that is because Sammy the Sonic fan. I knew it.
He's so happy though, so I can't read him about it. He's so happy.
I swear to God.
We're with them.
Screenshot.
We all stand together with Ray. He lets out his battle cry.
What's next? I swear, what the heck is next? Mario or something?
Always welcome in the swamp. And thank you.
It's so creepy. Oh, look at the one with the like. Oh my God, this is so funny. Probably running.
Good people of Lazy Town. This is Rob.
Wait, he made a video. Let's watch this one.
Lazy Town kids.
Like a superhero.
He made this when the meme was dead, by the way.
Teach you how to be the manly.
He saw the we #1 IW, so he recreated
Want
it.
to live.
Oh gosh. Hey, go your wars. What's up, man?
Zip.
Want to live.
We're just watching some quality content.
Oh my god.
We're probably this old man ever.
Not me. Manly. Slide from the banana.
What even is this anymore?
Want to live. Want to live.
Robbie running.
Wasn't this supposed to be a discussion call?
Yeah, but like, I like kind of like it just kind of faded into existence after full screen died. Well, it really didn't die. It was just how I was doing it. Like nobody was on there.
What's up? It's your boy, Kid Master here. We're gonna roast some kids. First, we're gonna roast Gabester, and then Pigeon Returns, and then Gorgio Wars, and probably TKZ and Kaiju Mania, and Michael too. So yeah, let's roast them.
I'm just gonna be posting the link in the chat, not the chat, but in the call. Let's just hope it doesn't end how it did last time. I have to delete the video.
Wait, how did it delete yesterday? I mean, yeah,
I
yesterday.
deleted it because someone was like showing like really, really messed up things.
Oh,
Like
what
there's
was it?
sexual stuff. And I'd get my channel removed, so I quickly ended it and deleted it. Beep, beep.
Make some good memes, plus. Meme plus.
I mean, not lying, it was
Remix.
pretty funny though. It was pretty funny in terms of like shock humor or whatever.
Yeah.
So, are any of you guys going to G Fest?
I don't know.
Try.
I'm gonna add TKZ.
Race Hype is a Godzilla fan, by the way.
He is the Godzilla fan? Oh,
Yeah.
yes! Oh my gosh, this is a legend.
I'm scared.
Anime battle.
Rise Goji, is that you?
It's the new confirmed Rise Goji design. Dang it, Pigeon, you stole my joke before I was able to say it right.
If Lewis was in his 60s.
No, this is actually like Mushino's like final form or something. I don't freaking know.
Machino 5.
Or it could be like Shin Godzilla's like final form.
Shin Godzilla 2.
Yeah, Shin Godzilla 2, just like his leak design.
You made another one. Come on. Come on.
Oh God. Is this leaked footage from Force of Nature Chapter 3?
I'll talk to Lewis about it. Be like, Lewis, is this gonna be in your film?
Is this a scene from your newest film, Lewis?
Is this lost? Oh, and he made another one.
Lost footage.
He made
Oh
another
my
one.
God, no, please. What every Godzilla fan ever wants to do to Zilla, right?
He punched.
Just sock
He
him
dressed
in that
up as King
box-shaped jaw
Neutron and
face.
punched Godzilla.
Just sock him right in the box-shaped head.
These comments.
Oh my God! Oh wait, what? Also, I love how even on videos like these, there's still those like kids that ask for likes. Because it's YouTube, dang it. You're never gonna find a video that doesn't have one of those comments. Hey guys, want to see me beat a dead horse? Check out my screen.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. 15 years after the cataclysm. The cataclysm.
Oh my god. What is this?
Giant explosion destroyed much of the world. Now I pilot a giant bio machine, a mecha, Evangelion. I'm proud to see this country has lost many friends killed by the angels. Giant evil be a coward. That's my name. Proud to be a mecha pilot. Here for my life.
They.
Some call it anime, some call it manga, some call it a religious story. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh no! He left. I don't know what to say. I guess no one appreciates true art. That's just beautiful. This whole channel's beautiful.
Sonic the Hedgehog here. Happy Sunday morning. Have a great Sunday. Hi, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius here. My latest invention, the Jiminator. It makes duplicates of Jimmy so I can invent 4 things at a time.
You know, who needs like true who needs like Albert Einstein, I sleep on that. I sleep on that subject. Who cares about all these geniuses when you have race type? He is a man ahead of his time. And his videos are pretty funny. They're pretty great. This game sucks. But I just play it because I'm bored. Or when there's no internet. Yeah, get stabbed in the balls.
Oops, my system crashed. I lost my data, but I had an antivirus. Antivirus.
Remember when this
enough.
video was like
Protogent,
popular at the
world's
time?
only antivirus with data recovery software. Think beyond antivirus. Think Protogent.
like Protogent memes are like really popular back then. Like back in September of this year, August and September, like, and like they like. I'm gonna go on this dude's channel. Let's see. He actually uploaded something 3 months ago.
कंप्यूटर्स आजकल हमारे जिंदगी का एक अहम हिस्सा
anywhere. So that is a major thing on STEM.
300 plus dislikes. I guess Protogent isn't that liked anymore. This is awful. This is oh, this is terrible. He has multiple versions of the Protogent song. They're all like, this is one of them.
I am Proto. Your security is my motto. Install me on your computer to protect your data better. This needed no viruses could enter your computer. Malware, spyware, Trojan, all gone forever. I filter your junk mail, monitoring Wi-Fi, never fail. I am Proto, bringing families closer is my motto. I protect your kids. Why?
Well, what if the kids use incognito? 18 all animated Protogent videos over 18 minutes long. Who the hell is gonna be watching that? Wait, do they actually? Oh my god, they do. They have an Instagram account, people. I'll be their 101st follower.
Hello.
Hey.
Instagram.
You remember the Protogent meme?
What meme?
Protogent.
No.
I found like the company that made Protogent.
Oh dang.
They haven't posted since May.
Where?
Such a great account.
Dollar. I'm gonna do a cool thing with $1.
I just don't know what to say about that account though. It's just why. Apparently they've been like doing this since the 90s, but it's only like recently that they made the Protogent dude. Like the Proto. They just probably were like looking for like superhero images and they came upon like a picture of Superwide and they're like, we can do this. Use like Photoshop to like cover up like everything to make him look new.
Yeah.
He looks like a Sonic OC. Reminds me of Sonic OCs. Because, you know, they're so unoriginal, they just color characters like different colors.
Yeah, that's what I can do. This little face, this little thing is my mouth. I can do that.
MutoResearch.net. Ooh, I'm excited. No! They took down the Muto Research website.
You did what?
You what?
Hey guys, it's your boy Jamie here. I don't know, but expect a rant from Easter, I guess. Pitching is a god. I don't know. I think the reason I'm only gonna like Godzilla 2 better than the first Godzilla is because more kaiju and stuff.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know that there's a Godzilla store on the Warner Brothers website. Oh man, wow. I might have to get some of this stuff.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
This is cool. Little trinkets. It's a shame that they got rid of the games, even though they weren't even that really good to begin with. It's a shame because like you have to like update your like the iOS and like the new iOS 11 or whatever. Like all the software had to like update, which means like the Godzilla games are already removed, but now like you can't even play them anymore, which is a big bummer, big old bummer. Ooh, you can create posters? Ooh. Yes, sir. Ah, no. Ooh.
Hello.
Hey.
heck, the Mac and heck, like. I'll go in a minute. I don't know. Probably. Bored. It's almost Christmas break and I can't wait. Tomorrow.
All right. I've created a new background.
Oh, dang. That's actually good.
It's in pretty low resolution, though, but it's still a great image.
Yeah. Oh.
El Rey Network blew you away. This year, new Christmas gets monster size.
Let's see.
4 days, 19 movies, featuring Ghidorah and Godzilla. Tis the season to spread some holiday cheer.
We're gonna get all the monsters, you know, loading monster from the beginning. You know that means something. For 0.
Ooh, what's this?
Sub to my channel for more content, Buzz. I am not advertising.
I'm a big troll.
Whoa. put so now I'm gonna put what's more cringe, anime memes or YouTube Rewind 2017? Subscribe to me, Mulas, or I think Fernando. I got a funny idea what I'm gonna do. Really? Oh,
What was that?
Tanamon keeps saying the N-word. When they say IDub says it. Ooh. What about Two-Face? It's on the Instagram. Really?
Honestly, I just hope they do a little bit like better when it comes to like marketing for the films.
Yeah. Roblox. This is a man's game. Best game ever. Cool. Oh my gosh. I got good mem. Well, I kind of got an idea. What? Oh god. Broken feet, legs. of untested books. Delete. I'm gonna delete my story. Okay, I got an idea. Crap. I got the best story of all time. Weird. Tactozy God. Hey Pigeon.
Yeah?
Go on my Instagram and go on my story and say NLC God and tap it. Best meme ever.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. Very. That face though is just. Grandma has a Instagram, and guess what? It's friggin' it has 12.7 million. No, 12.7 million. Crap. Okay, I'm Terminator. I killed the Predator. I told you I'd be back. Well, he killed the Predator. When is Evan's second fan film coming? We're all waiting. Man's emoji. That's cringe. What do you call cringe?
I have a question. Why weren't you at elf practice?
Elf practice?
Yeah.
The reason why is I'm an elf on the shelf, and I live on the shelf. I see you when you're sleeping.
They're going 70 miles per hour. How long would it take you to drive 70 miles? 70, nigga? Oh, why 70? Explain to the camera why. Because 1 times 70, 70. Well, who the fuck said anything about 1? Where did 1 come from? You're going 70.
Jurassic meme. Okay, I need to watch this.
What's the nation's #1?
I don't care about Coco. Coco sucks.
It's just the right
Have
amount
you even seen it?
Coco is smart, funny, and full of life.
I mean, I
Coco.
haven't. So I can't really say anything.
Best movie of the year, Coco. Well, waiting that until Infinity War comes out.
Yes, sir.
And the Predator and Godzilla, the 2 Godzilla movies. And
Well, it's like a reboot Godzilla film, so it's like anime.
Yeah. And Jurassic World.
Next year's going to be the 20th anniversary of Godzilla from 98.
Oh, crap. Pennywise
Found a little hole that he's dropping stuff into. What'd you just put in there?
There's your flower.
Oh, there it goes.
Wow. Wait. Steve saying the song Stranger Things. Wow.
Nasty's my fire. He doused.
It's cringe. Why YouTube?
Alright. I'm thinking about ending this.
Hmm.
Alright, you guys have a go in there, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.